7 surprising American stereotypes I found to be true as a foreigner. Really interested to see what we got with this and see what kind of stereotypes you found to be true. Before we do get into this, appreciate if you guys can hit that subscribe button. Let's check out these stereotypes.
Coming in at number 7, an American stereotype that I discovered to be true is your enthusiasm.
Ooh, yeah.
I love this about you guys. You're just so enthusiastic and mostly very supportive. American people are a nation of cheerleaders. They will hype you up like no nation in Europe will. And don't get me wrong, I have like...
No, you know what though? She's actually spitting facts right now, bro, because you guys, I've been doing content creation for like 5 years, bro. I've been doing this channel for like a year, 2 years. And in the past year, 2 years with the Americans, I've never felt support like it before, bro. You guys are actually unreal. And I love you guys for that, man. Before, most of my viewers was European. But your guys' support is just on a different level, bro.
Like supportive friends. Obviously, it's just not a cultural thing to hype people up in Ireland.
Right.
In fact, in Ireland, we have a word that we invented called begrudgery.
What's that?
You can find out more about that in a different video. American people will celebrate you and your achievements. Not just weddings and funerals. You just
No, that's true, though. Like, in the UK, people will be happy for you, but a lot of the time, they'll also be, like, secretly jealous in a way. You know what I mean? It is very, very, very weird and very, very strange. And, like, if you feel like you're celebrating your achievements, it might come across as, like, bragging in the UK. Whereas, like, in America, you guys want to celebrate achievements. Like, you see that purple plaque over there? That's not even, like, an official plaque. Like, that YouTube one is for hitting 100K, so I appreciate you guys for doing that, right? But the purple one is for hitting a goal on Twitch, and you guys got together on my streams and made me a plaque to celebrate. Bro, that's insane.
So you finished a half marathon? You go, girl. You successfully parallel parked. Woo! Woo, woo, woo. Sometimes in Ireland, it can be a bit more like,
oh, you parked. Must be nice having a car.
Not everybody. What I'm saying, in contrast,
I see what you're saying.
The Americans are just enthusiastic about everything. And, like, you love a celebration. You like hyping each other up. And I think that's, like, something we've touched on before about the American dream.
I like that.
You celebrate other people's successes and it inspires you to have your own. The next thing that is totally true is how much you love your pets. Now, everybody loves their pets. Don't get me wrong. In Ireland, people love their pets. And I would say a downfall of Ireland, and I think has been noted by the Irish Tourism Board, is lack of accessibility with pets. It's not...
Really? I would say people in the UK love their pets. I absolutely love pets, and everyone I know around me loves pets.
Not a pet-friendly place. Like, people love their pets in their homes and in their gardens. But the idea of bringing them into restaurants and even shops is, like, very controversial in Ireland. Like, some people are like, dirty animals, I wouldn't have them here. Whereas in America, I think people are like, well, there are certain types of dogs, like working dogs, that probably you shouldn't be bringing into shops or restaurants. But then there are other types of dogs, like lap dogs.
You know what? Yeah, in the UK, there's not many places where, like, especially restaurants, like, dogs can go. But they are restaurants and places where dogs can go. Like, it would just have, like, a sign saying dog friendly or pet friendly, right? I think I don't mind it, but, you know, some people definitely will.
Like this little guy.
I see what she's saying, though.
Every couple of days.
Is that like those kind of places? Pet-friendly places in America?
Than most people's children. Sorry, I said it. Sorry, your children are filthy and disgusting. Not all children, just yours. But I love that in America, like, you have literally different millions of choices and different types of treats or food or toys or whatever. And a lot of times I find, like, I have to go online to get certain things.
Right.
Like, he has had dog ice cream, but I bought it in America. Or pup cups. Recently, he had his first pup cup on Patreon.
What's a pup cup?
Patreon and channel membership does not just support this channel. It also is a place for my community and a place where you can get extra videos on behind the scenes stuff and things.
Funsy onesie facty wacky. Diane is currently in Massachusetts checking out that state. If you want to know more about her, God knows why, do check out patreon.com/Diane Jennings or channel membership, where you'll get more of her.
Nice.
And they say I'm the weirdo.
And I know you guys have pup cups in America, but that's like your choice. Like, you have so much choice. You go to a drive-thru, you can get a pop cup. You can't get that here. I think they should bring it in.
I can't lie. I've never heard of a pop cup. I've never heard of that.
Next stereotype that I found to be true, and this is potentially the most negative one. But even then, it's not really negative so much, but you decide. Commercialism. Everyone in America is trying to sell you something. Like, you cannot leave your house without spending money.
Really?
Everything is for sale. Like, everything. If you have the right amount of money. The biggest observation I had when I went on a trip to Donegal there, I'm from Dublin, the city, so a lot of cities internationally are kind of similar in vibe, but when you go to the countryside in Ireland or a small town, you really do get like a full understanding of authentic Irish energy.
Right.
And the thing that blew me away when I was in Donegal was how many people were just willing to help you out for literally no reason. Like, it would have been insulting if you tried to give them a tip. Like, me and my friend had a car and we wanted to bring it over on the ferry. But then there was some reason that we wanted to bring it at one time and come back and collect it at another. And the lad that was like driving the ferry was just like, no worries, I'll drive it over for you. Like, no reason. Like, there was no charge for it or anything.
Wait,
it was
that's
just enough.
sick.
Or then I went into a pub and at a certain point I didn't want like alcohol anymore.
Yo, you ain't never getting that in the UK, bro. Like, you gotta pay. They ain't doing that.
I thought I knew her, but I didn't.
And I asked for a Mayawadi, which is like a concentrate. Like, you have water and then you add like the little bit of orange, and they were like, we're not going to charge you for that. I was like, that's so nice. Like, we'd already spent money on beer and everything, but they were just nice to be nice. And I'm not saying Americans are not nice. Americans are so nice. But like, for example, it's part of your custom to, if somebody is exceptionally nice to you, to give them some
Tip
money.
them.
Now, a lot of people will be like, oh no, you don't need to give me that.
Well, at least you listen. UK is totally different than England. England is totally different because she's saying in Ireland they could just go do it just to help you out, yeah. And in America they're expecting a tip, right? In England, they just ain't gonna do it. They just ain't gonna do it, bro. They just gonna be like, nah, you ain't paid beforehand to do this. I do it. It's not my problem.
That's just nice people. But I hope you're getting what I'm saying here. Like, everything is for sale. Like, there's just a lot of commercialism. I don't know if I'm explaining myself properly. Let me know if you get what I mean. The next thing, and this is 100% a good thing and something I am trying to take on from Americans, but it sounds like a negative when I just put it up here, demanding.
Demanding.
I'm trying to be more demanding.
Okay.
As an Irish person, like, we are very much conditioned to go somewhere, and even if we don't like the food or the service, to be like, no, it's great, I loved it, it was wonderful.
Oh.
Whereas American people are like, I'm paying for this thing, and you will provide me with the thing that I paid for. And you can go about it nicely. Like, you can do it in
like, okay, so like more straightforward then.
a nice way. You don't have to be rude about it.
Right,
But
okay.
you're right. When you are paying for a service,
You gotta get that.
should be demanding in the sense that if you want something, you need to state what you want.
Right, okay,
And I think
yeah.
that's really, really good about Americans. And it's something as I say, I'm trying to be a little bit better at myself. Reconditioning myself as an adult.
Okay.
It's good that when you see like something you like in other people, to try and take it on as a trait in yourself is good. As I say,
You know what? I do feel like I'm a little bit like that, to be fair. I feel like if I'm like paying for something, I expect to get what I'm paying for, you know what I mean? Like, if it's not that, then I'd be like, well, hey, mate, can you like, you know, change it a little bit?
you have to have the right energy about it. Like, being a rude isn't good. Don't
Yeah, you don't
do
want to be
that.
a Karen
But you
Kevin.
can be assertive and say what you want in a nice way. At the same time, like, there are certain traits of Irishness that I will just inherently always do. Like, if I go into somebody's house and they offer me something, I'm always gonna say, no, you're fine.
Right.
And then you have to offer it to me another 2 times before I'll say yes. That's just like, I'm okay with that one. The next one, and I'm gonna broadly categorize this as choice, but I want to be more specific. A stereotype that is about America is that it is very much offering you a lot of choice.
Many choices.
In things like
Okay.
products and services I'm
Right.
talking about. There's still
That's good. And I've seen that a lot. Like, especially like, for example, your cereal aisle is ridiculous, bro. Like, every time I see a video, you have a whole massive aisle Just like, I don't even know how you make that many cereals, bro.
Still a status quo over there, like anywhere else.
It's
but
mad.
Specifically when you go somewhere and say you want to go nut-free, there will be like a million different things on the menu that are nut-free.
Okay.
Or you want different types of milk. Oh my gosh, like every coffee place has all the different types of milk.
Really?
Whereas here, like certain cafes in Ireland, in Spain, in France, will have like soy or like pasteurized, unpasteurized, low-fat milk. But only like specialty kind of places will have like goat's milk and all the different types of milk to go in your coffee. Also, they're like...
I've been to coffee places, but I didn't even know I could get different kinds of milk. I know there's... No, I don't. I just get what I'm given.
Vegetarian-only restaurants are like everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but like you can put them into Google Maps and you can drive to one. Whereas it's still a novelty here, and there might be like 2 items on a menu for a vegetarian, if that. In America, if you're like, I'm going gluten-free, I'm paleo, I'm doing keto, you can find places very, very easily. So I guess this one is more dietary choice than just choice. The next stereotype that is
different
absolutely
variations.
True about America is the size of your houses.
Ooh, okay. Now we're talking, bro. Now we're talking. Yo, I'm so jealous of your houses, right? Because I'm in the process of moving right now in the UK. And for the price of the house that we're getting in the UK, I've already looked in America and in places, right? And all different kind of places. The expensive places, the mid places, the cheap places, right? Bro, either one just beats it in size. Like, it really does. Your houses are unreal, bro.
Sorry, New York City people, I'm not talking about you. Obviously,
yeah.
yeah, places like cities, it's a different situation. But a lot of you take for granted, I think, the size of your houses. Like, I have a basement and an attic. Like, what? Like, you could have a whole extra floor and, like, land around your places. I feel like a lot more options are available on detached properties.
Right.
In Ireland, we have a lot of terraced housing.
Oh, yeah, we have loads of those kind of houses in the UK.
And in Spain, apartments are very much a go-to.
Yeah.
And that is not to say that that doesn't exist in America or vice versa. It does. But generally speaking, you just have much bigger spaces. And I wonder if this is just to do with the fact that there's so much land. You might as well build bigger places.
Definitely,
but
right?
It is a really nice...
It has to be because of land. Like, America's an absolute massive place. The UK's tiny. So, you know, we got to, like, cram ourselves in somewhere. Whereas you guys could just spread out.
Thing, like, to have so much room for activities. You have a whole room for laundry called the laundry room.
Mad.
Only fancy schmancy places have that in most parts of Europe. Wait a minute, I have a laundry room. But it's also a utility cupboard and where I keep all my garage stuff. I don't have a garage.
She's in a fancy place.
It's not really a laundry. It is the laundry room, but it's like, I'm renting. And the number one stereotype that is absolutely true about you guys, and I love this. I love it, and I'm so happy it is true.
What is it?
That you love a theme. Oh my gosh, you love a theme.
Wait, what? Year-round themes? What do you mean?
Every season, every sub-season is embraced as the theme. It is a full-on event. Fall, get out the pumpkins. Winter, Christmas Winter Wonderland. Prepare for a light display that rivals a Broadway show.
Oh, like, okay, yeah, all year round, you got some sort of theme happening. What, even at the start of the year? What kind of themes at the start of the year?
And there's even full aisles dedicated to the latest theme. Of course, this probably goes back to selling you stuff, but I don't care because it's fun. It's fun to embrace a theme. I love when I go to a party and they're like, this is the theme. It's so great. Like, I really like it about you guys. Here in Spain for Halloween, you really do have to order your costume online. Like, we have Chinese shops, which are like kind of a version of a dollar shop. And they sell costumes. Some department stores sell costumes, but there's not like a whole lot of choice. You have entire stores devoted to costumes for Halloween.
Mad.
Like pop-up shops. In Dublin, we had...
I've seen your spirit Halloween. It is crazy. We ain't got anything like that, bro. Like, yeah, I feel like the UK is getting more and more Halloween shops. Like, I know there's one close to me. But there's not many at all. There's not many.
Pop-up shops in Stephen's Green shopping centre for Halloween, and that was very cool. But like, there was always a queue going out the door because it was the only place.
Oh,
there
really?
was a joke shop on Stephen's Green as well, and they would always be super busy at Halloween too. But now mostly you just order everything online. All those stores. The death of the mall. Oh. Let's go to the mall. Anyway, let me know below in comments.
The internet is killing the malls.
True about Ireland. And you can't just say alcohol, that one's too easy. Then it took a couple of places.
A good video seeing the stereotypes that are true. Good stereotypes. Definitely good ones. Let me know what you guys think to it in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you give a thumbs up, subscribe for more content. Live every single day on twitch.tv/L3WG. If you guys want to check me out over there, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.